see where the legends come from. You know what a hero looks like. Pretty little flower, won't you sit back down and go play nice? So keep talking, keep laughing. One day you'll wish you had it. Other people on fire, fire. Maybe it's time they meet their dragon. If you're gonna hold me down, you're not gonna let me into your castle walls. None of you can keep them. 'Cause if I gotta burn it all down, then we'll burn it all down. Oh my, who ends up bigger this time? And if I gotta break it all down, then let's break it all down. Playing with fire, and we'll burn it all down. This is where the bruises come from. This is when the game gets ugly. These blood, sweat, tears keep running. Licking my plate 'cause I'm so hungry. Keep talking, keep laughing. One day we'll see what happens. Other people on fire, fire. It's about time they meet their dragon. If you're gonna hold me down, you're not gonna let me into your castle walls. None of you can keep them. 'Cause if I gotta burn it all down, then we'll burn it all down. Oh my, who ends up bigger this time? And if I gotta break it all down, then let's break it all down. Playing with fire, and we'll burn it all down. It starts right now. Baby, you're surrounded. Put your money where your mouth is. Bury your doubts under the ground. Then they're gonna watch you step over the ashes. Right now I'm taking my turn with the matches. 'Cause if I gotta burn it all down, then we'll burn it all down. Oh my, who ends up bigger this time? And if I gotta break it all down, then let's break it all down. Playing with fire, and we'll burn it all down.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe, trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. Feel like a dynamite.
Hello, good evening, and welcome to 10 and 8E Play YouTube channel. 10 and 8E Mobile Legends DECA Cup Season 2. Ladies and gentlemen, glad you guys could join us here this evening. For those of you that are in the chat currently, Hope I haven't kept you guys waiting too long. Game should get on the way shortly. Now, we've seen the first stage of the upper brackets, the first series of playoffs, some crazy gameplays and some amazing wins, you know. Previously, yeah, glad you could join us here, Melvin. The games have been very, very interesting so far, and all I can say is that this DECA is definitely tough. But tonight we begin the lower bracket stages. We've got, what do we actually have tonight? I didn't put the match fixtures here.
Jack it up.
So playoffs day 5, we've got Superstars Qinekt as the first match, taking on Berserkers. Superstars ended up finishing third in Group C actually, which was really not something we all expected, but it did happen anyways. And then Berserkers also finished they finished fourth actually. Berserkers did finish fourth in Group C, although in Group D, Group D was a very, very tough group actually. Can't exactly, were they in Group D or in Group A? I think they're in Group A actually. Can't exactly remember. And then second game is going to be Outwit Esports taking on Onyx Crimson. So without further ado, let's join the teams in the draft phase of game 1.
Your team is
Set me
banning.
on fire and I'll blaze through the battle.
It would seem
Your
SSQ
team is
missed their
banning.
first ban. Quite unfortunate, if you ask me. This stage of the game is not where you can, you know, play around with your bans and picks. JJ, glad you could join us tonight. You're welcome.
Need some stitches?
Your team is picking.
Melissa. Levi is here with us too. It's not Levi. Levi. It's not Levi's turn to play. Levi, they're still in the upper brackets. They're still in the upper brackets. Ooh, I think I forgot to turn the music on in game. I'll do that later on. Martis, oof, man. Martis was disastrous in their last game against Dark Knights. I'm pretty sure he got his salvage in that match. Yeah, one of the highlights that we're also working on. Kufra though, a good Kufra pick. Oh,
Your team
Let
is
my
picking.
bullets be the nails in your coffin.
well, that's a first. Are we gonna have Granger XP lane? Interesting. And hello to you too, Snipe. Lady Tempest. Y'all are welcome.
To live is to trick the Reaper.
Helios. Yeah, a lot of people have been anticipating Helios play.
Your team is
I
picking.
will revive it.
Fight for the ultimate
Your
answer.
team is banning.
Hilda XP, interesting. Oh, Granger jungle, okay. Alright. I don't know what exactly happened, but in recent updates, somehow Granger is no longer like, you know, one of those OP picks for the jungle.
Your team is banning.
You should.
I don't know what happened. I can't even remember if he got a nerf or something, but like, you know, there was some point when Granger jungle was actually a very, very big deal, you know, but he just kind of fell off, and he's not even being played in the XP gold lane. I mean, Granger gold lane is kind of funny anyway. You might find it hard to actually survive
Time
against
and
whoever it
tide
goes
wait
up
Your
for
against
team
them.
is picking.
Nor girl.
But he used to be very, very strong in the gold lane. And I don't know if it's just me, but the new sound effect on his skill 1 is it's trash. It's just straight up trash. That's skill 1 sound. I hate it. The other one was a lot better. Give it this vibe that actually makes you feel like you're firing 6 bullets at the same time. The one they gave him now is like they just brought in the PUBG sound effect and added it to his kit. Frederick ban, Beatrice ban
was made for.
from BSK and SSQ respectively. Eve, solid pick right there actually. Ah, yes, it was around that period. You're right, Melvin. It was within that period when jungle roam became a big deal. And we gotta have Yuzhong here. Lolita is actually a very good pick into the jungle, into the Granger jungle.
I would rather betray the world
I will protect
than let
you.
the world.
So it is
Your team
Torianje
is
playing
picking.
Lolita. As a Granger player, I can tell you how annoyed I get when there's a Lolita on the enemy team. You be blasting the Rhapsody and then she just block you with the shield. Your 6 bullets go to waste.
To me,
Ha! Pain.
fun is all that
1-1. Okay, that's a very, very good marksman off the sides of Berserkers. Very, very good. This matchup looks quite nice. There's no doubt in my mind that this matchup should be very, very interesting. Well, yeah, he can get his way around, but yeah, later is going to be a very, very big problem. I mean, she also counters 1-1 too. 1-1 isn't able to use a skill 1 to trigger her ult, then it's pointless. Yep, there's not really much you can actually do with the MS. There are some heroes that you just want to pick into a very, very strong lineup. You just can't get them in there because of the ping. But some people are still very, very brave anyway. Like Yuzhong on 120. People are risky. So if people can do that, then special 1-1. Not even the usual marksman emblem that you expect to use on 1-1. You know, usually you go with the weakness finder. But yeah, she's going with the one that
5
gives you some
seconds till the
increased
enemy
damage.
reaches the battlefield. Smash them.
Right.
Deployed.
I'm actually a little bit more interested in this Granger jungle. Huh? A pause. So early into the match. Okay. Okay. Cloud. I still forgot to turn on the music. My bad. Indeed they do. But a risky day takes your fear away. Or is that how the saying goes? I know, right? Pause this early. I mean, there's no time when Munton won't decide to create problems with not Munton, sorry, network issues. Network issues can strike at any time. The start of the game, the middle of the game, or even at the end too. And then at the end, it's going to be very, very rare to see that. Meanwhile, let me see if I can get the pull out. But I'm trying to fix up something here. VA the device. There you go. Yo. The pause should be over in due time. But can you guys hear what I'm talking about? That sound effects kind of boring. The old one was a lot better, a whole lot better. Here, Lupra forced to use his vengeance early. The first lethal though is freely going to go to SSQ Mikey. Yeah, this is where I should actually make those settings. HD mode and the in-game sound. There we go. Aha. Like that. Yeah, actually, we just jump in first pick. It's kind of funny. That's gonna go in. Check. Jump. Oh, Eve got caught. Okay, flickered. The first gank you might see is probably gonna be on the gold lane. So the XP lane here is already going against each other really hard. Turtle is on the XP lane, so we might have to switch over there. Let's get a healed up point of view. So the first turtle of the game, and Granger is already pulling it to his part of the jungle. That should make it free for him to secure. Martis is fast approaching. Kufra is preparing the jump. Missed it by a very few miles. Good reg there from Mike Rich, and now we're gonna have an engaged. Martis will get the first blood on Granger. Lolita's gonna come in with the flicker, or is able to land a stun. Kufra. That gets taken down, and here comes a follow-up. Faramis pulls her right back away. Pulls him rather, and that's gonna be 3 kills plus a turtle for SSQ. They are already dominating now, looking to invade Granger's red buff. He still has his red right now to easily secure that one play. Oh yes, that is Mad Dog on Hilda. Oh my god, this invade is crazy. Took his red and now they're going in for his blue. Rita is really keeping him at arm's length. Granger is going to be able to secure. Oh, never mind. It's still okay. We went to Eve. Not too bad. Now still going to go for real world manipulation. Torian J is going to be able to get a kill on Kufra as well. Granger with the ult trying to get a kill. Varamis will be able to save them with the. How's that skill called again? Fountain of Death or something? But yeah, that was a very good save from Varamis. That's the end of the match. As that's one very big problem that Granger has. If you're not able to, scale up, because Granger falls off late game. Granger falls off very hard in the late game. So if he's not able to get farmed easily in the early stages, he's gonna have trouble later on. See 1-1. Helios already secured his Hunter Strike. The 2 tanks are just here doing what they can do best for their marksmen. Eve making a rotation towards that same gold lane, although there's going to be a counter rotation too. Not able to get the kill on Usual after a 2-1 situation that has quickly turned now into a 2v3. Although that's going to end fast, since we have the second turtle of the match. Ranger doesn't even look to be interested in it anyway. He's going for his red. Should leave Mike Ritchie to quickly secure this. I'm pretty sure Mike is going to go for the tanky build. Yeah. Molten Essence first item. Why did he leave it though? Total reset. Very big issue. One could get ults. She could. It's still possible. Very possible. Just has to be very smart. Kufra gets taken down. Lujong going to get the knock off Mikey. Gets a kill on Hilda. Granger might be next on the table. Yes, he will be. And Lolita is going to go in and quickly stop E from using the real manipulation. Faramis comes with the ult, pulls her away from the safety of her tower, and you might get a first kill for Berserkers on Lolita. That's going to be the shutdown. Well played. Wait, for a second there, it looked like, oh, Hanabi already lost her XP, her gold lane turrets.
Blue team has slain the turtle.
Mikey with the second turtle of the game. Where are we? Granger's blue buff area. I can see Faramis. Okay. Did you guys see what happened there? Did you guys see what happened on the screen there? No, she's not. Or is she? I think she cancelled that ult there. I think she cancelled her ult there when she noticed that she was under attack. Ah, thank you very much. Undecided. You also saw that, so I don't really think there's much of a. Okay, one was able to use her ultimate here, but it didn't really achieve anything. It didn't accomplish anything.
Blue team hero has been slain.
Yeah, it was a mistake, but he forgot to turn that thing off because Lolita requested for a pause at the early start of the game, and when you request for a pause, you need to go into all chat for the ref to see it, and he probably forgot to turn it to switch from all chats to team chats before typing that message. So yeah, now we got a big problem.
Red team turret has been destroyed.
She is immune to all except suppression, Franco and Kaja. I don't know why this game is still going on, honestly. And the funny thing you hear now is SSQ pleading for. SSQ are actually going to make a plea now that it was a mistake, you know. But the rules are the rules, so I might have to try and get in contact with the admins here for this. There's no point in wasting I don't know how many minutes for a game that has already
Blue team has slain the turtle.
What's the last week to pick one has already counted? Look at the engage from Yuzhong. I mean, there's no harm in just watching and still enjoying as much of the game as possible. We're gonna have real world manipulation out. Quick ult there from Faramis to save Yuzhong, but is he gonna get away from Kufra? Yes, he should be able to. And Kufra is attacking. Legendary Mikey. Wow.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
Pink. That is how it is. That's life. You guys might experience a bit of lag in the stream. That's if the lag hasn't already been happening. But just enjoy the action as much as you can.
Red team turret has been destroyed.
Legendary! Double kill! Double kill!
Red team turret has been destroyed. Red team turret has been destroyed. Blue team has slain the Lord.
Yeah, so I'm back. Wait, did we miss? What did I miss?
Victory!
Well, BSK doesn't deserve the win, but the rules are the rules. So yeah, you guys know exactly how that goes. It was a very, very tough match. Did I say tough? Excuse me. It was a very, very one-sided match anyways. Berserkers were definitely not going to win this one. The picks, the bans were all against their favor there. 1-1 and Granger easily countered by Faramis and Lolita. The Pingy too. But it was still a bit of an interesting game to watch. Anyway, series don't there's no rigging here, bro. Everyone knows the rules, and it has always been like that. So as much as the game was played very, very well, I mean, it's just funny, you know. Like for me, yeah, it's just absolutely funny because SSQ are the deserving people to move on to the next stage. But then it's funny how one small mistake like this can just cost you the whole victory. And this is the lower bracket. It was the upper bracket, now a best of 3. Then yeah, they could have still had their chance to, you know, fight back and get the win. But well, as it stands, even if the victory, the game was awarded to SSQ for dominating normal plays, the winner is officially Berserkers because a breach in the rules. So it is what it is. Although it could be open for a dispute on the admin panel anyways. The official announcement to be made. Admins haven't said anything yet though, but it's supposed to be a DQ. It actually happened to Kaizens for picking Arlot anyway. So okay, that was for picking a band hero anyway. But PSK Sam the living god, bro. It seems like that at this moment. Yeah, could not entire BSK is Jesus, my guy. At all, these guys. Definitely, BSKs are supposed to, you know, happily take this win. Although, because even if they don't want to, they don't have a choice. It's the rules. Because if we avoid the win to SSQ, saying Berserkers refuse to take the free win because of how the game was played and all that, people are still going to complain that the rules were the rules. Although I don't know how it's going to happen anyway. But let's see. Oh yeah, anyways, while that is happening, I think the lobby should be getting set for the next game. Outwit Esports versus Onyx Crimson. That's very, very sad, bro. Like, but it is what it is. But we still wait for, like, you know, the official, this kind of things on stream here. It's just what we know, you know, the rules and all that. Official announcements will be made on the Discord server, so you guys can definitely pay more attention there. Exactly. Official announcement isn't here anyway. No, Levi, people are not saying it's sad because it's SSQ. They're saying it's sad because the way SSQ played. You get, this game was literally a win for SSQ, to be honest. They were already dominating right from the start. It's supposed to be a win, standard. Everyone has seen it coming. I didn't even put a poll up. I'm not trying to be one-sided here to BSK, but like, it is what it is. So it's not just because it's SSQ. Anyways, SSQ have actually fallen off. You know, they literally lost from the upper bracket in Group B, where you'd expect them to actually dominate. Group C rather. So it's not exactly the fact that it's when it happened to RNK's match was a very, very tough match. You know, RNK's game was a tough game, so that's why that one a lot of people would have definitely. Or was it a tough game? I've actually forgotten what match it was though, but I know it happened to RNK. Yeah. Josh, you're here. Glad you could join us, bro. Thanks a lot. Appreciate that. Still a lot of improvements I'm making though, but thanks. Sportsmanship. Oh god, you're funny. Just scroll back the stream a few minutes ago. I'll say about like 10, somewhere between 10 and 10 to 12 minutes ago. You should definitely see it there. And honestly, it was actually a mistake. You know, I can see how that will happen after switching your thing to all chats. You're trying to make communication with you, but that leaves a question: don't they use voice chats? I mean, that kind of situation, you wouldn't have to type. You could just use a voice chat. But then, not everybody uses voice chat anyway. I was actually supposed to take an ad break. Same thing I literally asked. But some people, like, the devices can't keep Discord and WhatsApp open at the same time, so it's... But then you can still use the in-game voice chat now. It's quite stressless. No, not really, Melvin. Okay, yeah, that case. No, that one actually works. That one only happens in the lobby, like before they get into the actual match. The all chats there. And even at that, you can still set it because there are literally two buttons there. There's one for all chat and there's one for team. And then there's one for lobby chat and something like that. It's lobby chat that they can hear you. There's still a match, the game number 2, Onyx Crimson versus Outwit Esports. The lobby is just getting set, teams are getting in there, so definitely in a few minutes we should be there. Ladies luck on their side, it's good for them. Boyo, they had to turn on all chats to tell the referee to pause, because if it's on team chat, the ref won't see that request for a pause. So all chats made it easy for the referee to see the request for a pause, and then he probably forgot to switch it back to team chats and see how that happened, but it is what it is. Their luck is here. Supposed to have been knocked out of the lower brackets, but it's going to be SSQ taking the big L. For people that made it far in the season 1 SSQ, in the season 1 DECA Cup tournament, I believe getting all the way to the quarterfinals or the semi-finals. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah. Anyways, while the lobby is getting set, let's quickly take a very short ad break and we'll be right back. waste time there. Juju. Bro, that kind of mistake, so it's a very big mistake. Very big one. Bro, these are the kind of times I wish I actually had highlights from the previous game. I'm going to definitely work on that this week if I'm free. If I'm free, we should definitely get some highlights of what we've seen so far throughout the entire tournament, actually, from the group stage to the playoffs, upper brackets, and now this lower bracket playoffs. Although I might actually divide them. You have group stage highlights, then you have upper bracket highlights, and then lower bracket highlights will probably come in a bit later after the first stages have been concluded, and then we'll probably get like a graphic to show each team's position now in the bracket stages, which team is where, just like in M4, you know, just like in M4. Kinda thirsty. Uh-oh. Why are today's games a little bit weird? Komodo, are you from Nature's Beast? Komodo, are you from Nature's Beast? Your name kind of sounds like you are. Because all of you literally have beast names, except for your leader, Dio, who decided to call himself the smallest or one of the smallest creatures in the world, Mosquito. I gotta ask, why did Dio choose Mosquito? Mosquito Dio. Of all names you could have, like, you guys, your team name is Nature's Beast. You guys have the likes of Komodo, Alpha Wolf, and so on. And then your leader decides to call himself Mosquito Dio. And if Dio catches me in the chat, he'll kill me. But it is what it is. Why? I want to know. You could have gone for something like, let me switch all those beasts from Teen Wolf, do we know? Maybe like the Lycans. Okay, Lycans aren't Teen Wolf. Lycans are from this series. Is it it's not Resident Evil. I've forgotten. Smallest but deadliest. Depends on if it carries the malaria parasite. Or whichever parasite it carries, actually. It's not all that deadly. Melvin's reply says it all. Mosquito isn't that deadly again. Really? Wow. I mean, no surprise here actually, because in Africa, malaria definitely does have one of the highest death rates due to the malaria parasite. Oh god, shit. Ah! I'm sorry about that outburst, guys. Ah, god damn it. Yeah, a very painful muzzle pull, and that's the second one tonight. Actually, I had one on my left leg literally before stream started, and now I've got this one. And the worst part is I broke my left knee. At least it feels broken today while playing football. Yo, this weekend hasn't actually been very nice for me at all. But we move either ways. Thanks for your concerns. I don't think Outwit's game is going to hold though, because it's DQ time already and they're missing one player. Outwit Esports are missing one player. They literally have 1 more minute to sort that out, and it looks like we're not gonna have game number 2 tonight. That was waste of time and waste of data. No, you know, muzzle pull can still actually. Yeah, Komodo, very painful. Sadly, match 2 isn't holding, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry to disappoint. Outwit Esports unfortunately couldn't get their last player in the lobby in time, and they have been disqualified. Meaning the 2 teams supposedly that have moved on to the next stage of the lower bracket playoffs are Berserkers. I think I called Berserkers Fury is the item name. I was gonna call the team Berserkers Fury just now. Berserkers. Yeah, another DQ. Unfortunately, they couldn't get their last player in time here for the last game, and they've opted for the DQ or forfeit, something like that. Yeah, but they're not playing. And Onyx Crimson too. Onyx Crimson are moving on to the next stage, so apparently they might get to face up against Berserkers. Not exactly sure. Today is a very crazy day, isn't it? But anyways, allow me to apologize for wasting you guys' time tonight. Honestly, at least we must have enjoyed the first game. The first couple of actions there from SSQ, even though they lost, but it was the only game we got to see today. So about how many minutes of pointless streaming? Anyways, for 2 minutes of streaming. Thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. I wish you guys a very great night. Please sleep well, stay safe, and all the good stuff. And we'll catch you guys here on Tuesday night for the next lower bracket playoffs. That hopefully should be very interesting. No DQs, no tech issues. Everything should be smooth. And yeah, once again, we'll see you guys there. Have a great night and peace out.
Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has just come. We must never stop the way. Birds chirping and I hear my name, grasping into life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah. Lion's gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the land. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah.